Hey, what is up, everybody? My name is Shansky, and welcome to Walking Talking Dead. Yeah, it is back, and it is good. Technically, we are following roughly this story. This is volume 16 of The Walking Dead. There's no cell. No. I'm just showing this. This is my volume 16. This is roughly what the season is based on. So, let me just flick for a little reference, you know. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Knock, knock. Who's there? Open the fucking door. I'm so sorry. Okay, this is where Negan turns up at the fucking building, as you can see. Knock, knock. Who's there? Open the fucking door. You remember how he tells Olivia he wants to screw her brains out? That's basically what this entire sketch is. Yeah. And the best part. Wait, is this the one? Tell me this is the one. Yeah! Clean this up before a kid sees it. Fuck you, Spencer! Fuck you! In the bad sense, not in the, good sense. Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you! Ugh. Anyway, back to happy terms. I've been a fucking minute in this video, and I ain't said one fucking word about the new episode. So, this new episode starts off very quietly. You may be thinking, what do you mean by quietly? Literally, it's like this. Shh. I can't stay quiet. No, I can't stay quiet, no. Oh, that was good. That felt real good. Anyway, so, it starts off very quietly, and we go on to Gabriel. Of course, Gabriel. Father Gabriel, the loyalist of subjects to ever have. So, he's doing the outpost, aka he's watching over Alexandria because it's nighttime, it's his turn. And so he is watching. And so he leaves his post. He leaves the post, you see. And what happens is he decides to go for a walk. He's reading the Bible. So he's just, he's got the Bible in his hands. He's reading the Bible on his way to the fucking... Well, 1 minute. There's a photo in here I gotta show y'all. Because... Ah, shit. Wrong fucking angle. Give me the right angle, motherfucker. Come on. There's no right angle. You're not giving me the right fucking angle. Come on, motherfucker. Most of this is gonna take it. Fuck it. I'll show you later. Anyway. Thing that pissed me off. Rosita's scar on her face. You remember that scar she got given right there on her cheek? Andrea's scar, bitch! That's what I'm trying to show you there. Andrea is the one who gets scarred in the face. I'm trying to see if I can find it there, but the only fucking scene you get it in is a shitty fucking angle. So you can't really fucking see it. Where is it? Come on, there's gotta be a good fucking angle that I can get somewhere. Come on, give me a fucking angle, man. Give me one, bruh. Come on, come on. Ah, here we go. You won't be able to see it very well because it's a fucking shit drawn. Because it's not that well fucking drawn. But here we go. That's the best fucking photo I can find. I'm trying to see this. Now, if you look where the faintest of lines are, this is Andrea, by the way, in the comics. There should be some faint lines here and here. Because she was cut in the face by Thomas when they went to the prison. Thomas was the motherfucker who got the machete in the face, by the way. And also she had a bullet graze across the side of her face, right here, on the same fucking side. So, cut here, wham, by Thomas, because he wanted to cut her fucking head off. And then a bullet graze there by the governor. Not by him literally, just by one of his men, but technically he was there, so yeah. Anyway, again, I'm getting off track. What the fuck? Did you ever notice that? What the fuck? What the fuck am I doing? Anyway, so, he's reading the Bible. Then he goes into Olivia's workplace. If you remember who Olivia is, she's the bitch that she's the woman that gets fucking in the fucking face. And Carl's like, no, it's a good thing I had fucking Judith in my hands. Or else that bitch would be getting dead. Yeah. Dead. The handle. Anyway, so, yeah. So, And he's clearing out the shelves. He's got a crate in his hand, he's fucking clearing out the shelves. Then you see a notepad open, and he's ticking shit off. Fucking nose is itchy as fuck. Anyway. And then he gets another crate, starts loading up fucking, tools. Yeah, they're literally tools. There's spades, fucking knives, fucking hatchets, that's about fucking it. Because remember, Negan stole all the fucking guns. What the fuck was that, AMC? What the fuck? What the fuck? Because it doesn't happen in the comics. Negan just doesn't give a f... Like, he gets up annoyed that Carl's threatening them, but he doesn't steal all the fucking guns. What the fuck? It's like the biggest kick in the balls ever. That and find out your missus is sleeping with you, with the... cheating on you with the paper boy. Imagine fucking finding that shit out. I'm joking, that shit's never happened. I'm sorry if you've ever been cheated on. It's not funny. Anyway, so... Where the fuck was I? Oh, yeah. So, he's clearing shit out. He loads it into the car and fills the tank up. Fills the fucking tank up. Now, here's the thing. Now, when he drives out, he locks the gate. Because this time he actually gives a fuck. The last time he locked the gate, he left it fucking unlocked. And a walker walked in. And nearly killed people. Nearly. Didn't get the chance to, but nearly did. Anyway, so, what happens is... oh yeah, he drives away. Now, if you watch, if you imagine you are, like, I am the car, right? So, this is the back window, okay? You can see our good hero face right here. If you watch this side of the window, right? Just before the music comes up, someone sits up. It's just like... Only it'd be from the back, and it'd be dark as fuck. So, yeah. Yeah. So, then the music plays, obviously. And then it cuts to... Rick, obviously, fucking hell. Anyway, so it cuts to Gregory being a dick. The big old bag of dicks that he is. Yeah, he's a big old bad fucking English, please. Whew, so good. The big old bag of dicks that he is, saying, oh, you promised that you'd take care of the saviors. Well, now we're in even more fucking danger. Now, how about you leave? We'll pretend we never met. We never had any deals. Ta-ta. That's basically it. Rick goes, no, we need to unite together to free our people. You don't think it'd be better to, fucking be free? He's like, yeah, well, sometimes you need to cut your losses. What the fuck's that supposed to mean, Gregory? You mean you'd rather have a guy shove his dick down your throat than, fight? To keep your manhood? Come on, the last fucking time we seen you, you kneeled in front of Trevor. Or Simon. Technically his name's Simon, but the guy who plays Simon, as you already know, as I said in a previous video, plays Trevor from Grand Theft Auto 5. Trust me, you can fucking tell. And if you can't, play GTA 5 right fucking now, and then play the new episode right in the scene where he goes, Rick, we got a little problem here. I can't do Trevor's voice, I'm just talking. I don't know why I'm putting this fucking shitty accent on. Anyway, I always put accents on. I do. I be trying all kinds of accents as well. Like, for some reason, no, I do. I tried one for Negan. I did try a Jeffrey Dean Morgan one, and I did try a Rick one, but I don't think they worked. I might do them in the next video, maybe? Season finale, maybe? And I'm getting off fucking track again. Damn! Ugh. I'm good. Anyway, so, yeah. So, what happens is... Anyway, so, basically, yeah. So he's like, go away. And he's like, no, we need to unite. He's like, no, it's not happening. Okay. So they leave. One of the women comes up. Like, a bunch of people are there. And like Maggie, Enid says that Enid's the little girl, if you remember, who got Carl to sneak her out to see Maggie because she wanted to see if she was okay, and tied balloons to Abraham's grave and not Glenn's because I didn't have the heart to tell you. Glenn probably would have. He was a terrible liar. Yeah, I can do a South American accent pretty fucking damn well. I just can't do a girl South American accent. Any fucking who. So, where was I? Oh, yeah. So, Enid, she's like, yeah, Enid says that, you want us to help you fight the saviors. Yeah, that's right. She goes, yeah, that's right. She goes, oh, yeah, so, also she said that you think we have a possible chance of winning against them? She's like, yeah, that's right, we do. She's like, alright. It's basically one of those, where do I start? Where do I sign my fucking name? Basically, and a bunch of them go, yeah, I'm ready, let's do this. And they're like, alright, we gotta do shit. And Jesus goes to Rick and goes, I think it's time I introduce you to Ezekiel. King Ezekiel. And Rick just looks and goes, King? It's like, say what? It's like, say what? So, yeah. Anyway, so, honestly, cuts over to the kingdom, basically. It cuts over to Rick arriving at the kingdom. And it shows them, obviously, waiting. So Rick's like, Jesus is, going, welcome to the kingdom. Well, the outer wall. Daryl, who leans out of the car, goes, yo, what we waiting for? He doesn't say yo, it's just the way I talk. So he's basically, what are we waiting for? And he goes, and Jesus looks over and goes, then. And two guys ride on horses. Our friend with the RV full of gas and empty bottles and shit, you remember him? Yeah, he's there. And some other guy who talks as if he's a fucking knight. Who prithee enter the space of the king? That's literally the whole fucking sentence. He just gets cut short when he gets to in. And he sees Jesus. And he goes, Jesus, is that you? And he goes, Paul, what are you doing here? Who are these people? And he's like, this is Rick of Alexandria. And these are some of his people. Alright, guys, you gotta line up. And we need to take your guns if we're coming with it. Okay, we only got... And Rick says, okay, we only got 2. So he hands him Carl's gun. And it has a fucking silencer on it still. They don't make toy guns with silencers. Because why the fuck would a toy gun come with a silencer? And he hands over his revolver. His lovely .44 Magnum that was given back to him by none other than Daryl Dixon. So, fuck yeah. I'm out of bullets at the moment. I've been trying to buy some, but they tell me that Magnum Specials are really fucking expensive. I want to buy 6. Anyway, so, where was I? Oh yeah. So he hands over the guns, and they go to go to the kingdom. So they go to the kingdom, and also they open the doors, and they see inside. It's like, they got the numbers. But can they fight, though? One of us, yeah, I'm willing to bet on it. It's like, but can they fight, though? Basically. So, yeah. So, obviously, they get, so, obviously, English. So, then, Tara turns around. You remember Tara, don't you? I've done a whole fucking episode about her. If you remember the whole episode where she was trying to look for Heath and getting away from the fishery and so on. The ocean front, not the fishery. Why do I keep saying the fishery? Ocean front, Dory. Anyway, so she does that. Anyway, so she turns around and goes, Morgan? And she sees Morgan. Morgan comes up, gives her a hug. Sasha comes over to get a hug. He's like, hey, everyone. And he announces to Rick, personally, because Daryl was there, but he announces to Rick personally that he found Carol. Rick's like, oh, he found Carol. Daryl, however, as a lot of people know, people believe, fucking English, that Daryl has a few feelings for Carol. A lot of nice feelings. A lot of lovely, lovely feelings that involve people being together. Yes, yes. A lot of people think that Daryl loves Carol. Personally, I could jump aboard that. It's either he loves her or he sees her as a mother figure. One of the two. Both of them involve being very close. Yeah, judging by the sound of Daryl's background, I'm not gonna guess his mom is around. No offense, Daryl, but, you know, yeah. Any fucking who. I really think they should bring, like, Merle back as, like, a fucking ghost. Like, just for a fucking laugh. Just for shits and giggles. Hey, little brother, how are you doing? Like, Merle, what the fuck you doing here? Where the fuck do I find that funny? I haven't found that funny since, my girlfriend couldn't pronounce anemone. That was funny as fuck. I'm not gonna say how she said it, because she'll watch this probably and be pissed that I said that I mentioned it, but still. Any fucking who. Yeah, so, I'll say, he's talking, and they're like, oh, where? What? And Daryl goes, where? And he goes, she was here, but she left, she grabbed some supplies, and moved on. It's doctors here, some really good people. Daryl looks to his feet, basically. And our friend again turns around and goes, the king will see you now. Now, the people who are there are King Ezekiel, Shiva, his friend, and Benjamin, if I remember that's his name. Ginger kid with a staff that Morgan is training to be just like him, basically. The only difference is he won't be fucking murdering people for no fucking reason. You know, you remember when he was like, I got to clear. And he's like, what do you mean clear? What is clearing? AKA, he goes around and murders everything in the fucking area and writes, clear! On the fucking wall. In blood. Cause he's insane. Anyway, anyway. So he moves on to, so it shows Shiva moving behind Ezekiel's chair and sitting down. And Ezekiel goes, Jesus, to what news do you bring the king of new allies? And he goes, good news, your majesty. This is Rick. Everybody is at the door. Like, Rick is like, and so it's like, and he goes, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Ezekiel and then Rick cuts him short and goes, it's got a tiger. It's like, yeah, I think we can fucking see that. Thanks for the heads up. In the comics, they only say it once, and it's Rick who says it to, every fucking buddy else. He goes, yeah, I forgot to mention, Ezekiel has a tiger. Because he's the only one who meets him. In the original in the comics, he's the first person to meet him out the group. No. So, Morgan doesn't say it, because he doesn't make it that fucking long. What are you doing in AMC? MCC? Who the fuck is MCC? AMC, what are you doing to me? What are you doing? Why are you making people last longer? No, we haven't seen Morgan that much. I sound like a fucking cartoon character, a cartoon alien about to cry. Where the fuck was I? Oh yeah. So he goes, this is Rick of Alexandria, and these are some of his people. He's like, and they bring some, like, they are people of good ill, I think he said. He goes, to what type of good ill? Rick of Alexandria. Notice how this sounds like a knight he's talking to. Arise! Rick, Sir Rick of Alexandria. Thank you, my lord. Thank you, your majesty. Thank you, your majesty. Seriously. That's what it's like, near enough. Still, anywho, back to the fucking thing. So, it approaches and goes, Ezekiel. King Ezekiel. Alexandria, the hilltop, kingdom. We all have one common enemy. Saviors. And if Ezekiel cuts him short and goes, and looks to Jesus and says, our Our fucking English. Are you weirded out yet? No? No? How about now? You weirded out yet? No? Okay. Anyway, so he says, our deal with the Saviors is supposed to be private. Basically, he says his deal with the Saviors is supposed to be secret, and he doesn't like the fact that Jesus broke his trust. And he goes, well, I wanted you to hear what he had to say. So he explains that he thinks that the fucking English. Fuck was that? That's better. Anyway, so he explains that he thinks if Ezekiel joins him and the Hilltop to fight the Saviors, they will be rid of the Saviors, basically. Because that's what happens in the comics. The only difference is one key character isn't there, which is something I fucking hoped would be there. But apparently not. Apparently that's not going to happen right now. Fuck. If you remember, I said I hoped Dwight would randomly show up, because he does in the comics. He randomly shows up, and then they go to kick his teeth in, and he explains, no, I'm on your side. It's like, bro, you fucking killed Abraham. You tried to fucking kill Jesus. Well, you tried to kidnap him, actually. And you fucking done other shit. Why are you wanting to be on our side? What the fuck? And then you find out his wife's fucking Negan. Against her will. So, technically? Is it technically glasses? I don't fucking know. It's Negan's world. Who cares? Who fucking knows? Who knows what goes on in this fucking brain of Negan's? Come on, look at the guy. He's badass. He wears a leather jacket, a fucking scarf, a white t-shirt, one leather glove, and swings around a baseball bat covered in fucking barbed wire and sweeps his hair back like that. Just without the fucking side. It looked like fucking Albert Einstein if he had hair on the top of his head. And wore glasses. Anywho. Where the fuck was I? Oh, yeah. And so he says, no, we got a lot of people here. And so he goes, my mother once told me a story. Now, I'm not going to be able to tell this story entirely the exact same way that Rick said it. I'm going to say it roughly in the same way. He explains that there's the fucking English. Anyway, so he explains that there is a rock in the middle of the road. No one can get past it straight on. They have to go around, but it would knock the wheels off or break or kill the horses if they tried to go around. Now, there's one poor family that tried to get around with home-brewed beer, and they're trying to sell it at the market. The wheel comes off, and the beer falls everywhere, and the ground sucks it all up, and it's gone. The little girl who's there wondered why the fucking English, and decides, I'm gonna dig the fucking rock out the ground. And then he says, with all her might, she fucking digs with her bare fucking hands until her hands bleed, and then uses anything to lift the rock out. And when she's gonna cover it up, she finds a pot of gold. And then this fucking fat bastard in a red suit with a double-sided fucking axe goes, hell yeah! It's like, it's a fucking story, bro. Well, how old are you, 6 years old? Or are you 6? Also missing a fucking Madagascar 3 line. Like, who are we, 5 years old? I'm 5. It's a fucking joke. I wasn't being serious. Anyway, back off talking. It was still, anyway. So it continues, and he's like, because the king put it there, knowing that whoever could dig up the stone, it was literally whoever got sick and tired of going around this fucking stone, could be bothered digging the fucking stone up. No one else could be fucking bothered doing. This little girl went, you ruined my fucking life, Stone. I'm gonna use my last strength on digging you up so you don't ruin anyone else's fucking life. You fucking son of a bitch. You fucking bitch. You fucking fuck. Oh, there's gold in that. Oh, there's gold in that hole. Deserve the gold that was there, because they deserve their lives to be changed forever. If that makes sense. Ezekiel stands up and goes, "You have given the king much to ponder upon." I'm sure that's the words he said. Or think upon, one of those two. And he asks them to join him for dinner. They say, no, we need to get back. And he basically, so many words, basically is saying, I insist. So, they stay over the night. We see our good friend Benjamin in the middle of the woods by himself, with the staff in one hand and a gun in the other. So we got a stick in one hand and a gun in the other. He turns around, he sees a walker, turns around, points it. It turns out it's Carol with a rifle pointed at him. He's like, shoot. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. She's like, what are you doing out here by yourself? He's like, oh, I'm testing myself. Just put the safety back on. Oh, yeah. And then and he goes, oh, do you need food or water? You know, because I always carry extra in case I come across people. And she goes, why would you do that? And he goes, well, see, there's not that many of us left. We gotta help each other out any way we can. So he's being nice. He's being thoughtful. Because he's lived inside of the kingdom's walls for so fucking long, he doesn't know that the world is full of bad people. A lot of bad people. Just like Negan. I'm sorry. The voice I'm doing reminds me of a really fucked up joke, which I can't say on the air. I can't say on this. No. No, we'll leave the fucked up jokes to Frankie Boyle. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll leave those jokes to. So, where was I? Oh, yeah. So, also, she tells him to go and not to tell, to tell Ezekiel one thing. He goes, no, he needs to know that you're okay. That's what he does when he cares about people. So, also, we see, Ezekiel reading to a little girl what sounds like to me a Martin Luther King speech. That's literally how it sounds to me. All's missing is the accent. And it being Martin Luther King, obviously. But yeah, so he tells him everything he just did, basically. Ow. Fucking ow. That was weird. You ever yawn? You get a random pain in your neck? The fuck's that about? Ugh. No, I'm not dying. Before you put that in the comments, you're dying. No, I'm fucking not. Anywho. Where the fuck was I? Oh, yeah. And so it comes up to next morning, and you see a bunch of people shooting arrows. Like, it's a girl with no leg, and there's a boy with a prosthetic arm. A legit prosthetic arm. See, he's lucky. He's got a prosthetic arm. There's few people, there's a cast member who will agree with me that some prosthetics aren't as helpful as they may look badass, but they may not be that helpful. Merle would agree with me on that. Some of us know how much of a pain in the ass having a fucking knife hand would be. Come on. You have to see if I can carry a fucking rifle, right? Imagine this is a rifle. I gotta rest the fucker like this. So I can get it steady. Well, correction, like this. So I can get the fucker steady and I go. And I gotta control the fucking kickback. Come on! Ooh. Fuck. Anyway, I'm getting off topic again. Enough about my fake life. My life is very... No. Again, you remember how I showed you what my bed looked like? Yeah, this is my non-socializing area. That's what this is. My non-socializing area. You know, I don't want to socialize with somebody. This is my space. Between this side and that side. Anyway, so... And he explains that he tried to take over certain places. And it's only 8:49 and I'm yawning like a motherfucker. What the fuck? I didn't stay up that late last night. That's a lie, I didn't fucking sleep last night. Anyway, I'm wasting time on my video. Anywho, any fucking who's. So he explains that people lost limbs and people fucking died because of his decisions. So he blames himself, so he doesn't want a war where more people will die. Anyway, so he says, I'm unable to help. And so he asked Rick, so basically says, Rick, will your plan fail without my help? And Rick says, yeah, it will. And he goes, well, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I can only offer you one thing, though. I can offer Daryl asylum in the kingdom. The survivors? The survivors never come inside the walls. fucking moron. The saviors never come inside our walls, and Daryl looks at him and goes, how long do you think that's gonna be? Basically saying, how long do you think it's gonna take until Negan decides to kick the fucking door down? Before meeting like a mile away is gonna annoy him. That would annoy me. Like, we're meeting a mile away from your wall so you can keep your people fucking safe. Yeah, we're so not giving 7 extra pigs that we've been looking after to the fucking assholes who killed somebody last month. No, we wouldn't do that. Why'd we do that? I'm your king. I'm your king who used to be a fucking zookeeper. Who in the comics shags fucking Michonne. Who shags Michonne. And not hints at loving fucking Carol. Who also doesn't make it this fucking long. Just fucking saying. And they're just showing her craziness. What the fuck? What are you doing to Robert Kirkman's creation? What are you doing to the creation? The creation. There's also a quote in here I'm going to read you guys because I know AMC will fuck with it. Like the, one thing, kid. Don't crush my image on you, kid. You're a badass. You won't take shit and you ain't scared of shit. Fuck you, kid. Seriously. Fuck you. That's literally what he says. That's why he says, screw you, kid. Screw you. And he doesn't say you're a fucking badass. He just says, you're a badass. Screw you, kid. Yeah. Screw you. It's like, really? So fucking annoyed about that. Watch my other video. You'll see how fucking annoyed I was. I still am fucking annoyed about it. Anyway. So yeah. So, they go to leave. And Rick says, Daryl, you have to stay. He goes, I ain't staying here. And he goes, you have to. They'll come looking for you, and so he's basically saying, talk to Ezekiel, like, try and sway him to come around. He's like, so he decides to stay. So he stays, because he's been told to stay, and he's thinking, Rick's told me to stay, it's a good fucking idea. Anyway, so, let's see. Alright, so obviously, they get to the road. What happens on this road scene is the best fucking thing. I laughed for so fucking long. I'm laughing just fucking thinking about this shit. So what happens is, they come across about 2 cars stretched across the road. There's dynamite and RPGs connected to a bomb device. So they get out and decide, we need these bombs and RPGs. So Rosita takes out the main thing that will blow the fucking thing up. She goes, now be careful. This thing can still go off. Okay? So they get most of them off, and a herd comes by. Sasha goes, Rick! And he turns around and goes, they're far away. Okay, that's okay. They're pretty far away. Sasha, Jesus, can you guys make it on foot to the hilltop from here? And they go, yeah. And he goes, tell Maggie we ain't giving up. And so they run. She leaves, and Sasha leaves the 2 pieces of dynamite she picked up on the floor in front of him. So what happens is, the Saviors don't know that they changed, that they got through. They go to put the cars back, and both Rick and Michonne realize that the walkers are gonna cut them off, and they'll be fucked. AKA Rick and Michonne will be fucked. So they go into the cars with the last couple rockets done on it, with the last couple things, because they've got all the shit off it. They start the cars, and he goes, I'll wave my arm when we have to go. Now, this is a fucking highway. Now, a highway concedes, in America, it concedes a 4 lanes. That's basically, if you ever been on the M8, it's 4 lanes without the middle. That's what it is, the 4 lanes without the middle. And they have a big fucking long piece of wire. You know, the construction wire, the big wire they use for cranes? That's basically the wire that's stretched across this car. And they drive head-on into these fucking walkers. If you've ever seen Ghost Ship, that one scene where a wire hacks through fucking everybody apart from the little girl, who's like up to, and the wire passes her head about up to here. They fucking hack through about fucking... They fucking just hack through them all. They hack through as many as they can and then get out the cars and run to the car, pushing through some of them, and then getting in the car, and then the cars blow up, and Sasha's like, and Rosita's like, oh, come on, they're gonna know. He's like, nah, they don't know that it's been moved or that. What does it help not? Now, they've got to hurry because they find out, because Jesus gave them a radio, and they can hear what the Saviors are saying, because it's a long-distance radio. So they hear that the fat guy that Daryl beat the shit out of with a pole, you know, we find out what his name is. For the fucking life of me, I can't remember it. But yeah, so they're like, oh, he was this, he was that. And they go, I wonder if Daryl's as stupid as we think he is. Let's see if he ran home. So they gotta get home before him. So they get there, they open the gates, they go, yo, we gotta get everybody ready. And there they come. And it's like, I seen this scene, I was like, too late. If you had been 1 minute earlier, it would have been worse if you were a minute later. They would have come back and been, where's Rick? You would have come back a minute later and like, yo, Rick, where the fuck you been? Like, scavenging. Didn't find shit this time, but we'll find shit tomorrow. Don't worry. We'll find shit. That's our main priority. Don't worry about it, bruh. But no, so he gets there and he's like, Rick, we got a problem. Daryl's escaped. Do you know where he is? He's like, well, this is the first time we've heard of it, so no. Because, like, so he's like me whenever someone treats me very, like, if someone's shouting in my face, I go, really? I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean that. I'm so sorry. Did I do that really? Oh. You hear the sarcasm in my voice? Yeah, but apparently a lot of people don't know it. So what happens is, he goes, oh, we gotta tear the place up to see if he's here. And he's like, yeah, sure. And he looks at him, he's like, don't fucking do this. But he's got it. Me, see if I was there, I'm like, on you fucking go, he's not here. Like, you can do it, he's not fucking here. And so he goes by Olivia's place and sees all the fucking empty shelves. He's like, whoa, these some bare-ass shelves. He's like, yeah, we are. And Rick doesn't know this. He's just got to improvise. He's like, yeah, well, we've been scavenging for a bit. And Spencer comes and goes, yeah, we're just trying to get into the new system. It's okay, we'll get there. We'll have stuff to, that's our main priority. Getting stuff for Negan that he'll like. That's our main priority. He's like, hey, I'm not here for an offering. It's a good fucking, he's like, it's a good job I wasn't, because, he's like, we'll get it next time. And then when they leave, he's like, yo, what happened? He's like, well, it was like this when we woke up, and the boy that was supposed to take over in the morning said, from Gabriel, he goes, well, I was supposed to take over from Gabriel, he wasn't there, everything was gone. And so he goes, alright. And so they find his Bible, and he's like, oh, he ran out on us, he's a coward again. And he's like, nah, and he believes it. He's like, no, I don't believe it, And so he finds the Bible and goes, why would he leave this? Because it's Gabriel. Why the fuck would he leave the one thing that protects him? And he finds the notebook. And on the very last page it says, boat. And then Spencer goes, how did he know we were there? He doesn't. It's a clue left by the people who stole the shit. Anyway, so they get there. There's a group of them. Spencer, Rick, Sasha, Tara, so on. They get to footprints, and they get to a small area where they get jumped by children. You heard me, children. We're talking kids from about maybe 12 years old up to maybe 20. With knives, fucking butcher, meat cleaver shit, and guns. The last thing is when they're surrounded and Rick turns around and goes, and smiles. I was like, what the fuck are you smiling at? So, that's a whole episode. I've went 39 minutes into this damn episode about talking to this, smacking myself in the face, shooting random guns. And, yeah. So, the sneak peek in the next episode was a woman saying, we own you. Do you want to buy your own lives back? And Rick threatens them with the Saviors and says, you could help us in one way. A.K.A. he's going to try and get these new people, who we don't know who the fuck they are, to try and help him fight Negan. Because why fucking not? You got people who are maybe willing to fight. And also, where's Gabriel? That's probably who he was smiling at. It's probably who he's smiling at. But yeah, guys, that's all the time I've got right now. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you, goodbye. Oh yeah, wrong fucking hand. Thank you, goodbye.